Hello there, Diablo 2 fans. Angel of Faith here. Gonna educate somebody properly on how duping actually works in d2r or in LOD, classic Diablo 2. What does a duplicate item mean? I seen a video of this guy and I left a comment, you don't know what you're talking about. Because putting a duped rune in a item does not poof the item unless the item was duplicated itself. Now, what does that mean for unmade enigmas that are being sold as basically a duped enigma? What it was is the guy bought the base from somebody who he probably didn't know on top of that. And it was previously made as another rune word before. So it's going to have the same ID number, even if you unroll it. And then, example, you make like the first day of ladder or the second day of ladder, you make a treachery or something, 3-socketed armor. Okay, you don't need that no more. The guy's looking for, Archon plates. He happens to see a good one and pays the guy a good amount, whatever. Doesn't ask the guy if it was a previous rune word before. That's how duplicate items of Enigma would poof on you. Because if you dupe it where it doesn't have anything in there at all, or if the guy found the base himself and put Jot and Ith in there, then duped it and then duped the birds, it would all be perm after it was made because it has a different unique ID number. That's how it works. Now, if you put even if you know the item you found is legit and you put a duplicate burr in there, it's not going to poof on you. The only way that would work is if the item was duped and you don't know it was duped. I seen your thing on the Crown of Ages you had talked about how you stuck a duper in there. That's not how it worked in LOD. Because if that worked in LOD, poofing everything, then every one of the duplicated 4015 jewels would have poofed all the other items that people used them in. Or, 7 FHR, 9 strength, 9 dexterity, and frickin' 10 resist all jewels would have been poofing for items that people were putting in. Or other jewels that were GG and LOD. So when I said you don't know what you're talking about, you don't. Now, instead of reaching out to me and asking me to explain myself, no. You go with your whatever followers you have. Great channel. Some things you don't know what you're talking about. I was watching your live and I noticed my comments were not showing because you freaking muted me. That's fine and dandy. But maybe you should get an education in Diablo 2. Resurrected. Or even LOD. Now, there were many items that were duped in LOD. Yeah. Some items that people don't remember. Now, the one item you were talking about was Armageddon Pledge. The one I was thinking about was the 2 Necro, 2 a Sorcerer's Skill Amulet, which is I forgot the name of it exactly, but it was a nice one that was for 2 Necro and 2 Sorc. Back in the day, before they were known to be duped, I actually had one. And before I knew what they were really worth, I traded it out for like 6 burr runes at the time. This was before the 1.1 tens of duped items were known to poop at before that. So like late 109 patch. Because that's where all the after that the items would poof in 1.1.10 if they didn't have a different unique code. So yeah, I've had some of those crazy ass items before. Or the Imp Brow amulet, 2 Amazon, 2 Barb Scale amulet. Now that one was a good one. It was from, I believe, the 108 patch for that amulet. Before, I think it was gambled on Classic, because there used to be a very weird bug in Classic 108 patch and Classic not. You know, where you had the druid and the assassin, you could pick no. If you pick the one where it's just a Sork, Amazon, Bard, Pally, Necro, Amazon, and yeah, you get what I'm saying. And I believe the item was gambled. Now, gambling those were very rare. I know that. I've actually tested it on Pluggy before. If you have the right level on there with a good amount of gold and constantly gamble, you can gamble a level 19 required amulet with to a specific class skill. For some reason, that patch was different from the other patches for whatever reason. So let me say this. You know, certain things you do need to re-educate yourself on. Now, I'm not mad you blocked me or muted me or whatever. That's fine. What gets me is you didn't even ask me to elaborate. I would have easily elaborated in your freaking comments. Instead of you saying just you don't know what you're talking about because you didn't. This is where it comes into play for all the duplicated items. And here's the other thing. I didn't eat Annie's. That's not possible. Not possible. Because it has to have an ID code. Or what it was is the guy somehow duped a bunch of them before or somehow he manipulated the server or whatever. All right. So hopefully this is a good education for everybody. Have a good day.